find my place. City lights fading in a blur of haze. Thought I needed freedom just to feel alive, but every road led back to the look in your eyes.
I chased my own sunrise through a crowded town, tried to outrun the doubts that kept pulling me down.
But every stage I stood on felt cold and wide, 'cause the spotlight's nothing without you by my side.
Maybe we needed distance just to see
what home really means for you and me.
we're always one step from home, no matter how far we roam. Hearts know roads the mind can't see, pulling us back so naturally. Yeah, we wander, but never alone. We're one step from home.
I heard your voice calling through a midnight call, soft as the shadows dancing on my wall. You said I miss the laughter you used to bring, and suddenly I felt every little thing.
I packed my bags with the morning light, racing every heartbeat through the night. Didn't need a compass or a place to roam, just your name whispering, come back home.
Funny how the truth shines brightest when we're miles apart but coming back again. We're always one step from home, no matter how far we roam. Hearts know roads the mind can't see, pulling us back so naturally. Yeah, we wander, but never alone.
We're one step from home. Let's meet in the middle of what we miss, rewrite the line sealed in a goodbye kiss. If the world gets heavy and the dreams fall slow, we'll hold each other and let the love regrow.
We're always one step from home, where the love we built still grows. No map needed, we already know. Every mile leads back to where warm hearts go. Yeah, we wander, but we're never alone. Always one step from home. I found the old willow by the riverside, branches swaying like they're waving goodbye. Haven't been here since we were 17, chasing dreams bigger than we'd ever seen.
I walked up slow, heard your voice on the wind.
Didn't expect to feel it all rush in. Your smile hit me like the sun breaking through. Guess some places still belong to me and you.
Time has a way of circling back around,
Pulling us home when we're lost and worn down. Under the willow sky, we remember how to fly. Hearts fall soft like leaves tonight. Love grows quiet in the fading light. Yeah,
brushed off the bark where we carved our names.
Faded letters, but the feeling's the same.
We laughed at how young we were back then,
Promising forever without knowing when.
I said, girl, I still feel that summer heat.
You barefoot dancing in the grass by the creek.
You leaned your head gently against my chest
And whispered, maybe this time we'll get it right, I guess.
Funny how love can hide in our mistakes,
Waiting quietly for the chance it takes. Under the willow sky, we remember how to fly. Hearts fall soft like leaves tonight. Love grows quiet in the fading light, yeah. Under the willow sky, you and I come alive.
let the branches guard our stories here.
All the laughter, heartbreaking years.
If we ever lose our place again, we'll meet right back where the roots begin.
Under the willow sky,
We found the truth we can't deny.
hold me close and don't ask why.
Some love lives beyond goodbye.
Yeah. Under the willow sky, you and I, you and I. The night was quiet on the outskirts road. Headlights fading where the wild grass grows.
You lean back smiling in the passenger seat, bare knees glowing in the moonlight sweet.
I said, baby, I don't need a fancy sight, just the sound of your voice in the cool midnight. You reached for my hand with a steady grace, and the world slowed down in that open space.
We didn't have much, just a soft night air, but everything we needed was already there. 'Cause moonlight on the outskirts feels like the place our hearts don't hurt. No noise, no expectations, just you and me, talking about tomorrow like it's meant to be. Yeah, moonlight on the outskirts shows what love is worth.
We parked by the fence where the fireflies play. Soft gold flickers on the midnight haze.
You asked if I ever get scared of change.
I smiled and said, yeah, but that's okay.
I told you the truth, I was scared to speak, that losing you would tear right through me. You squeezed my hand and said, I'm not going far. Baby, you're my constant beneath these stars.
We don't need answers, just honest hearts. Promise me we'll never drift apart.
'Cause moonlight on the outskirts
Feels like the place our hearts don't hurt. No noise, no expectations, just you and me, talking about tomorrow like it's meant to be. Yeah, moonlight on the outskirts shows what love is worth.
Let's stay here till the night runs thin, let the sunrise paint our dreams again. If the world gets heavy, we'll just return to the moonlit field where our hopes still burn.
'Cause moonlight on the outskirts feels like the truth we always heard. Hold on tight, baby, you're my earth. You're the reason I know my worth. Yeah, moonlight on the outskirts, that's where our love works. We used to sneak out past the old fence rail, hearts beating faster than a runaway tail. You'd hold my hand in the summer heat, barefoot dancing in the dust and weed.
I remember your laugh echoing wide, bouncing off the fields on the county side.
We were too young to know what love could be, but girl, you carved your name into me.
And the years kept rolling like a steady tide, but something kept pulling us back to that line. 'Cause echoes of the county line
Still ring in these hearts of mine. Every memory is like firelight, burning wild in the quiet night.
yeah, echoes of where we first aligned still call us back every time.
Tonight the moon looks just like before.
Soft amber glow on the dirt road.
I see a silhouette walking near.
Suddenly every old feeling's clear.
You said, funny how time just loops around. Thought I lost you, but look what we found. We sat on the tailgate like the old days gone, but the spark we left was never really done. Maybe love just hides between the years, waiting for a moment to reappear. 'Cause echoes of the county line still ring in these hearts of mine. Every memory hits like firelight, burning wild in the quiet night.
Yeah, echoes of where we first aligned
Still call us back every time.
let's stay here till the stars grow cold. Hold on to the stories we never told. If tomorrow pulls us down new roads,
We'll meet again where the echoes go.
'cause echoes of the county line,
Still ring in these hearts of mine,
every heartbeat, every sign.
leads me back to you tonight.
Echoes of where we first aligned
Still call us home every time. Every time. We grew up where the cedar meets the pine, where the sawdust floated in the summer shine. Boots on the gravel and smoke in the air. Life felt heavy, but we didn't care.
My dad swung hammers in the early dawn. Your mom sang hymns while the day rolled on. We learned young how to hold our ground with timberline hearts and a mountain sound.
If the wind blew hard, we stood like trees, rooted deep in what we believe. 'Cause we're timberline hearts, beating strong and true, carved by the storms we both lived through. Like oak and pine we bend, but we don't break. Love grows tall in the risk we take. Yeah, timberline hearts, me and you, wild girl, you ready to try again?
We walked the ridge where we carved our names, still faded but the shape remains. You leaned on me as the sunset fell, and I knew you still wore my heartbeat well.
Funny how years can fall apart, yet never cut through a bonded heart. 'Cause we're timberline hearts, beating strong and true, carved by the storms we both lived through. Like oak and pine we bend, but we don't break. Love grows tall in the risks we take. Yeah, timberline hearts, me and you, wild and rooted too.
If the world gets rough, we'll stand our ground,
Side by side like the forest crown. When the winds howl wild, I hold you tight. Two hearts growing upward through the night. 'Cause we're timberline hearts, beating strong and true, made for the mountains and made for you. Like oak and pine we bend, but we don't break. Stronger still with each breath we take. Yeah, timberline hearts, me and you, wild, unbroken, true.
The morning sun was rising on the dashboard glow. You were humming to the radio, soft and low.
Your denim jacket hanging loose in the breeze, and I knew right there you were home to me. You smiled like the world was opening wide, said, baby, let's forget the time and take the ride. I kicked off my shoes, put my feet on the dash, and the miles rolled by like they never last.
We didn't need a plan or a place to be, just the hum of the wheels and your hand on me. 'Cause the highway feels made for two. When I'm chasing every sunrise with you, no map, no rules, just a sky that's blue. Every mile feels brand new. Yeah, the highway feels made for two, made for me and you. We stopped by a diner near the county line. Old jukebox playing songs from '69.
You grabbed my hand, spun me close to your chest, said, girl, this wandering life suits us best.
We laughed at the stories scribbled on the wall, hearts and names called by lovers of all. And I whispered softly, write us here too, 'cause every road I want leads back to you.
We don't need perfect, just something true. And darling, I find that here with you. 'Cause the highway feels made for two. When I'm chasing every sunrise with you, no map, no rules, just a sky that's blue. Every mile feels brand new. Yeah, the highway feels made for two, made for me and you.
Maybe someday we'll settle down, paint a porch, swing blue on the edge of town. But tonight the stars are calling our names, and the road keeps burning like a wildfire flame.
'Cause the highway feels made for two.
And
Every dream feels clearer with you. No map, no rules, nothing to lose. Every mile leads me to you. Yeah, the highway feels made for two, made for me and you. And you. I came from the east with the ocean breeze and chasing down a dream that kept slipping from me. The fields roll wider the farther I roam, till the Midwest skies felt a little like home.
I came from the west with a mountain rain, carrying memories I couldn't explain.
Thought the plains would be quiet like a lullaby, but they roared like thunder when you caught my eye.
200 maps with a missing piece, crossed in a town built for memories. We met where the heartlands meet, where the cornfields wave and the four winds speak. In the middle of nowhere you found me, turned my lonely roads into harmony. Yeah, love grows wild and free where the heartlands meet.
You showed me the diner with the window seat, coffee in our hands and your boots on the beat.
I laughed for the first time
In a long, long while, you said, girl, that glow looks good on your smile.
we drove out to sunsets, painting the sky. Biggest promises you can't deny.
I knew right then I wasn't meant to roll, 'cause standing with you felt like coming home.
Funny how fate can pull two strings, tie them together like wedding rings. We met where the heartlands meet, where the cornfields wave and the four winds speak. In the middle of nowhere you found me, turned my lonely roads into harmony. Yeah, love grows wild and free where the heartlands meet. Doesn't matter where we came from, doesn't matter where we'll go. This land writes our story, every sunrise we hold. We met where the heartlands meet, where the cornfields wave and the four winds speak. In the middle of nowhere you found me, turned my lonely roads into harmony. Yeah, love grows wild and free where the heartlands meet, where the heartlands meet.
I grew up where the dust rolls under summer skies, bare feet on the hillside, dreaming bigger than my size.
Left home for the bright lights, thought I'd outrun the past, but the towns felt colder
And the nights went fast. past. You were the wildfire girl who lit this place in gold. I stayed with the back roads, keeping stories never told. Your name stayed with me like a song stuck in my head. And maybe time just circles back around, leading us home like a familiar sound.
'Cause back roads are running in our blood like the rivers, like the lightning in the mud. No matter where we go, we always end up right here where the heart beats drum. Yeah, back roads keep calling us in love, pulling us home, pulling us home.
I saw your old truck parked by the county line, rust on the bumper, same stars shining bright. You smile like the sunrise breaking through the trees.
And the world got quiet when you looked at me. I said, girl, you've been gone, but you never left. You laughed and said, baby, I needed to catch my breath. We walked by the river where we carved our names,
And it felt like nothing ever really changed.
funny how two hearts can lose their way,
Only to find they never really strayed.
'cause back roads are running in our blood like the rivers, like the lightning in the mud. No matter where we go, we always end up right here where the heart beats drum. Yeah, back roads keep calling us in love, pulling us home, pulling us home.
Maybe we were meant for wandering, just to learn what home can mean. Two wild hearts with a single beat, meeting again on a dusty street.
And I don't wanna lose this time. Hold me close and draw the line.
Tonight we choose the simple truth, every road leads back to you.
'Cause back roads are running in our blood like the rivers, like the lightning in the mud. No matter where we go, we always end up right here where the heart beats drum. Yeah, back roads keep calling us in love, pulling us home, pulling us home.
Back roads keep calling, calling us home.
Kicking up dust on a Saturday morning, old blue denim and a heart reborn.
Sunlight spilling through the rows of corn, felt like life was saying more.
I saw you standing by your pickup door, boots on gravel like you've been here before.
Smiling at me with a spark I couldn't ignore, and I wanted nothing else anymore.
We were two wild souls on a summer bend, didn't know the start would never end. Backroads boots and forever, two hearts riding out the weather, hands intertwined like they were made to stay.
Wind in your hair, you laugh in the air, baby, I found home anywhere.
Backroads boots and forever's where we'll stay. We drove past fields where the long grass swayed, talking dreams and the plans we made.
Your head on my shoulder, no words to say, just the rhythm of the road in play.
Every mile felt like a chance to grow, every song on the radio felt like home. And I swear your smile in the golden glow made me believe in something more.
Two wild hearts learning how to stay, falling more with every day.
Backroads boots and forever. sunrise.
If life gets heavy, hold on tight. We'll outrun the night. Back roads, boots, and forever.
Tell me nothing could be better.
You and me through any kind of day.
With wind in your hair and love everywhere, baby, I'll go anywhere. Back roads, boots, and forever's here to stay. I woke up driving down that old red road, radio low, chasing dreams I never told. Saw your name on the sign at the county fair, and suddenly I felt you everywhere.
I've been singing under neon summer lights, heart half open, lost in endless nights. Then I saw you standing by the Ferris wheel, and I knew right then that the world was real.
Two hearts wandering, looking for a spark. Then one touch lit up the dark. Whiskey nights and wild sunrises, every moment felt like a sweet surprise. You and me running free through the open skies, yeah. Love hit fast like a fire on the pines, burning bright till it tangled our lives. Baby, we were reckless, young and right. Whiskey nights and wild sunrises.
You laughed loud when the rain came pouring down, bare feet dancing on the fairground town. I held your hand like it might disappear, afraid I'd wake up and you'd not be here.
But you stayed close, even when the storms would start. You read every map inside my guarded heart, and little by little I let go of fear. You were the truth whispering in my ear. Two hearts wandering turned into a flame. Everything changed the night you said my name. Whiskey nights and wild sunrises, every moment felt like a sweet surprise. You and me running free through the open skies, yeah. Love it fast like a fire on the pines, burning bright till it tangled our lives. Baby, we were reckless, young and right. Whiskey nights and wild sunrises.
Hold on, the world's still turning.
Our hearts still wild and the fire's still burning.
If tomorrow fades into yesterday,
I'll still choose you anyway.
whiskey nights and wild sunrises.
Never knew love till I saw your eyes.
You and me chasing dreams through the open skies.
Yeah. Love it hard like lightning in July, turn two stories into one life. Baby, we're still reckless, still alive. Whiskey nights and wild sunrises. The grandstand lights were shining as the banners hit the wind. I saw you hold the gate ropes like you'd done since way back then.
Your hat was tipped and dusty, but your smile was bold and true. And I felt the summer ending in the way I looked at you.
You waved from in the bleachers like a spark across the sand.
Your voice cut through the chaos like a soft, familiar hand.
I knew that when that bullshit cracked and threw me to the dust,
You'd be waiting at the rail for me.
'cause I don't know where we're gonna go.
You brushed the hair behind my ear and whispered soft and slow,
Wherever life is heading, girl, I'm holding you, you know.
the crowd was fading slowly like a song about to end.
But you were still beside me like you'd always been my friend.
I realized in that moment that no rodeo could claim the fire you kept burning when you whispered out my name.
One last summer rodeo, one last summer rodeo, one last summer rodeo, one last summer rodeo.
Seasons come and go, but this love only grows.
When the final whistle blows, I'll still be yours, you know.
One last summer rodeo.
One last ride.
With you by my side.
We built a little fire by the cabin in the pines. You said the sparks reminded you of younger summer times. I watched the flames reflect inside your deep and shining eyes, and felt the world grow quiet as the night began to rise.
Your shadow danced beside me as the embers burned real slow. The fire warmed my fingers, but your smile warmed my soul. You brushed a bit of ash from off the shoulder of my sleeve and said this firelight's a promise of the love we both believe. Firelight and footsteps leading where our hearts get closer than they've ever been. Let the night come rushing in. Firelight and footsteps, no regrets, no secrets, just the glow of you and me, where our love was meant to be. The crickets hummed a rhythm that kept time with our own breath. You leaned a little closer, whispered words you never said.
The stars were melting softly in the velvet skies above,
And I knew we were stepping into something more than love.
I wrapped my coat around you as the fire slowly dimmed.
Oh, but even in the darkness, your light never once grew thin.
We walked along the forest path with hearts that beat as one,
Leaving footprints in the shadows till the rising of the sun. Firelight and footsteps leading where our hearts get closer than they've ever been. Let the night come rushing in. Firelight and footsteps, no regrets, no secrets, just the glow of you and me, where our love was meant to be. Walk with me tonight. Stay within my sight. In the firelight, everything feels right.
colors on your face. You leaned against the doorway like you own the whole damn place.
The jukebox played a rhythm from a time we barely knew, but it pulled us to the dance floor like it knew just what to do.
You spun beneath the ceiling where the lights were glowing wild.
Your laughter shook the ballroom like a fearless country child.
I caught your hand and whispered, girl, this night is yours and mine. And your heartbeat hit the rhythm right in perfect time.
Neon County nights, where everything feels right.
Shining on our lives in red and purple lights.
Neon County nights,
Hold me good and tight.
baby, you ignite
My Neon County night. We wandered past the storefronts where the windows steam with heat.
You kicked your heels a little while we walked the empty street.
The moon was hiding shyly while the neon on the sky. And I swear that every glowing sign spelled out you and I.
I told you that the city lights could never beat this glow. You smiled and said, well, darling, there's a truth we both now know.
A small town night with someone right can turn a dream alive. And baby, I'm so glad it's you here standing by my side. Neon County nights,
Where everything feels right.
shining on our lives in red and purple lights.
Neon County nights,
Hold me good and tight.
baby, you ignite
My Neon County nights.
Ooh, let the neon shine. Ooh, you're already mine.
Ooh, hearts in perfect time under neon signs. Neon County nights, just you and me in those Neon County nights. We were stacking hay by sunrise, sweat rolling down my back. You came walking across the field, girl, with your boots a shade of black.
Said work is tough, but life is good when you're the one I see. And somehow in that simple line, you lit a fire in me.
We clocked out in the evening, left the tractors by the barn. You teased me about my messy hair and dust upon my arm.
rose and whispered, "You're the flame inside my heart."
You laughed and touched my shoulder, said, "Well, boy, I think it's true. If dust is what we're made of, then it's dust that brought me you." There's dust on our boots, but gold in our roots. Working hard, loving strong, singing to a country song. There's dust on our boots. Ooh, dust don't bother me.
Ooh, long as you're with me.
Ooh, baby,
Can't you see, this life was meant to be. There's dust on our boots. Dusty boots, but a love brand new.
your message hit my phone just as the daylight touched the stream. Meet me by the river bend, where life still feels like dreams.
I grabbed my boots and jacket, felt the evening coming through, and the wind began to whisper like it somehow already knew.
I saw you walking toward me with that glow behind your eyes. The water danced around us like a secret in disguise.
You laughed and kicked the shoreline, said don't let this moment fade, and the current pulled us closer as our hearts began to sway.
It's a wild river rendezvous, where the night feels born and new. Every splash, every view pulls me deeper into you. It's a wild river rendezvous, under skies of fading blue. Girl, I swear the whole world knew that this river led me straight to you.
We skipped some stones for fun and let them disappear below. You told me about your childhood and the things I didn't know.
Oh, the moon began to shimmer like it wanted us to see that even in the wildest waves we move in harmony.
You leaned your head beside me with your shoulder on my chest and said this river has a rhythm, maybe love is like the rest.
I wrapped my arms around you as the current hummed a tune, and suddenly the river's voice was singing just for two. It's a wild river rendezvous, where the night feels born and new. Every splash, every view pulls me deeper into you. It's a wild river rendezvous, under skies of fading blue. Girl, I swear the whole world knew that this river led me straight to you.
Let the river run.
Let the river run.
Ooh, two hearts become one. Ooh, like a setting sun.
Our story's just begun.
It's a wild river rendezvous. It's a wild river rendezvous.
It's a wild river led me straight to you.
Ooh, it's a wild river. Oh, it's a wild
River led me straight to you.
Ooh, it's a wild river. It's a wild river. It's a wild river.
It's a wild river led me straight to you. where the daylight turns to gold. The air was cool and quiet, telling stories never told. Your footsteps match my rhythm like a secret meant to find. Two sparks among the timberline, burning in the pines.
Your jacket smelled like firewood and early autumn rain. I felt the forest listening as you softly said my name. The silence wrapped around us like a blanket, warm and white, reminding me that love can grow in places wild inside. We're two sparks in the timberline, glowing bright in fading light. Every breath, every sign pulls our shadows close tonight. Two sparks in the timberline, finding fire in the quiet pines. Let the forest hear our hearts combine. Two sparks in the timberline. Whispered every promise you could never lose again.
The wind was dancing softly with the branches overhead, and I knew inside that moment every word of yours was said.
You warmed me like a sunrise breaking through a winter storm. Your fingers brushed my shoulder and my pulse became reborn.
No place could be more sacred than this wilderness tonight.
Two sparks among the timberline, learning how to shine their light. We're two sparks in the timberline. Ooh, like the night unwind. Leave the world behind. Ooh, in the silver pines, our hearts are intertwined. Two sparks in the timberline. Two sparks in the timberline. Two sparks
Burning
in the timberline tonight. We've been walking through the shadows, barely holding on, trying not to think about the things that went so wrong. But tonight the air is quiet, like it's waiting for a sign. And your silhouette beside me feels like something still divine.
I know I've made it harder than it ever had to be, but every time you look at me, you bring me to my knees. I'm learning how to listen, how to let the silence through. And in every broken moment, I still find my way to you. Hold me like a heartbeat,
steady, soft and true.
let every rhythm drown the pain we've both been walking through. Hold me like a heartbeat, like I'm coming home to you. In every breath, in every beat, let's find our love renewed. I traced the lines of yesterday and felt the weight of all my fails, but you were standing strong enough to weather every gale.
Your hand inside my fingers felt like mercy from above, and I realized all our wreckage still was building us a love.
I'm not afraid of fragile, I'm not scared of falling down. I just wanna rise together, grounded firm upon this ground. If love is built on healing, then tonight let's start again.
With your heartbeat pressed to mine like two lives learning how to mend.
Hold me like a heartbeat. Hold me like a heartbeat.
Ooh, don't rush, don't speak.
Let our hearts just lead.
Ooh, in the quiet we can see
How strong this love can be. Hold me like a heartbeat. Hold me like a heartbeat.
hold me. Like a heartbeat, and I'll stay right here. Lanterns hanging from the rafters, casting shadows on the floor. The night was soft and quiet as you walked in through the door. I felt the way you looked at me, like summer come again. And the fiddle in the corner played a tune that never ends.
You smile beneath the moonlight, girl. You glow like something true. My boots were tapping nervously, but drifting towards you too.
The dust was floating golden in the space between our hands, and somehow we were spinning even though we didn't plan. In this moonlit barn dance where our hearts found their chance, every sway, every glance feels like old-time romance. In this moonlit barn dance where our souls learn to dance, hold me close, hold me fast, let this moment always last. The floorboards creak beneath us like they whispered, take it slow. You leaned into my shoulder as the music took control. Your laughter filled the rafters like a soft and golden light, and I knew I'd stay forever in the rhythm of that night. Your heartbeat kept the timing like a drummer in my chest. The world outside was fading, but this moment felt the best. I saw the stars reflected in your eyes, so warm and kind, and I knew you'd be the dance I time in this moonlit barn dance where our hearts found their chance. Every sway, every glance feels like old-time romance in this. Ooh, let the night go slow. Ooh, don't let go. Ooh, in this old barn glow, we found a love the world should know. In this moonlit barn dance, ooh, yeah, this moonlit barn dance is where our forever stands.
I pulled up to your doorway with the sunlight on my hood. You climbed in with your suitcase saying, boy, this feels real good.
We left behind the city lights and all the noise they bring, just chasing down the freedom that's been waiting on the wind.
Radio was playing something soft, something true.
You leaned a little closer just to hear me singing too.
The open road was glowing like a promise coming through, and I felt my heartbeat moving right in rhythm next to you. This highway's made for two, rolling fast beneath the blue. Every mile I fall into a deeper love with you.
Yeah, this
Highway's made for two, nothing else I'd rather do than drive forever with the truth that this road was made for me and you.
we stopped beside a diner where the gravel kissed your boots. You swore the peach pie tasted like a dream you couldn't lose.
We laughed like it was summer, even though the fall was near, and your hand caught my fingers like you'd held them every year.
We scribbled our initials on a napkin by the door. You slipped it in your pocket like a treasure to adore. Then we hit the road again with all the windows open wide, letting every breeze remind us what it feels like
To be alive, this highway's made for two,
always makes
going fast beneath the blue.
fast beneath
Every mile I fall into a deeper love with you.
yeah, this
Highway's made for two,
highway's
nothing else I'd rather do than drive forever with the truth that this road was made for me and you.
keep driving in a golden light. Don't matter day or night.
Your voice beside me is the truth. This road was
made for me and you.
This highway's made for two. This highway's made for two.
Yeah, this
Highway's made for two. Nothing else I'd rather do than drive forever with the truth that this road was made
for two, for me and you.
The morning light is falling on these old pine floors. Coffee steam is rising while you're knocking at my door. Your rhythm on the table, like a heartbeat in the room. And I strum a little pattern just to chase away the gloom.
You smile beneath that denim, girl. It's something like a spark. Makes the melody get brighter even when the days are dark. I tap a gentle rhythm on the back of my old chair, and suddenly the simple things feel lighter in the air.
Country wood tone singing through our bones. Every chord we're playing feels a little like home.
Let the world spin fast, we'll take it slow on this old acoustic road.
Country wood tone, we're never alone as long as we're singing in this warm unknown. You and I belong in this song we've grown. Country wood tone.
I hear the low brush of your drum like whispers in my ear. It tells me that you're with me and I got nothing left to fear.
The groove is getting steady and the moment's feeling right. Two hearts in the pocket of a soft September night. I catch you in the harmony, you lift me off the ground. The way you blend your voice with mine's the sweetest kind of sound. No crowd tonight to cheer us, but the music's coming through. And girl, I swear this wooden room is singing back to you. Country wood tone singing through our bones. Every chord we're playing feels a little like home.
The world outside is spinning.
Ooh, but here's where we begin again.
Ooh, the rhythm keeps us living in the song we're giving.
Country wood tone.
Keep ringing,
Our country wood tone keeps singing.